All right, how is everyone doing? Welcome to episode 3 of starting a brand new agency from scratch. First episode, we created our one pager. This basically will summarize our entire business plan. So, who are we going to sell to? What are we selling? What are their pain points that we're solving? And all the other good information that we need to build the rest of the business. Yesterday, we mapped out our service delivery. So this is just like a mini game plan that we built out just to know more or less what exactly are we offering. So we had the core idea, which was helping business window installation companies more specifically go from about 20K to 80K a month. We will essentially help them create additional revenue in their business. So how do we do that? 3 parts: lead generation, lead management, as well as closing. So we're going to help them build everything out. If you haven't watched the first 2 episodes, I highly recommend watching that before this video. Today, we will create the sales calendar as well as the form. This is going to be pretty straightforward, probably be one of the shortest videos out of all of this. It's not going to be rocket science. I'm just going to walk you through how I would do it. Again, who am I? My name is Oliver. I've helped over 700 people start their own agency. And I also run a marketing agency for agency owners, helping them scale with paid ads and all the good stuff that they need to make more money. Cool. So I'm going to build everything out on Go High Level. I already have everything pretty much prepared. So Go High Level, calendar section. We're going to go where it says round robin. Round robin will basically distribute the calls if you have multiple closers. Okay, so if you don't have enough closers at the beginning, that's fine. In the future, when you do have additional closers, you'll be able to just integrate them instead of having to create a whole new calendar. So calendar name, we'll call it implementation call. I'll write AI Windows. Team members, you're going to add your members. So again, this is not going to be a Go High Level tutorial. I'm just showing the overall game plan on how to build the agency. Of course, if you want to go a bit more details, you can find a bunch of people trying to milk the Go High Level affiliate, teaching you guys how to build this part right here. So custom URL, I'll just write my booking. Slug is taking. So let's call it a bit more unique, I guess. AI Windows. There you go. Duration, I like to put 45 minutes. Times, you can put whatever times you want. I'll just keep it 8 to 5. We work every single day. We grind, so no days off for us. Confirm. Preview booking. There you go. Okay, so any settings that we have to implement. So we'll go edit calendar. Cool. So if you want to upload your logo, you can do this here. Description. Book your call to receive your free AI/window. Did we call it window or Windows? Windows. Implementation call. We will show you how you can add an extra 20 to 50K a month to your window install business. Okay, very simple. From there, AI Windows. Implementation call with It's not what I wanted to do. Name. Am I being stupid? There you go. Assigned user, first name. That's what I meant to do. Okay, so it's going to be like with John and Oliver. Optimize for abilities. There you go. Google Meet. I like Google Meet. I have a double version of my name. I don't know why. You would only need one, which is your account. Cool. Save. Availabilities. We'll keep this like this for now. Slot intervals. I like to put 1 hour. So 60 minutes, 45 minutes. Minimum schedule 12 hours. Date range 3. Maximum, that's fine. Pre-buffer, post-buffer. Here I like to add 15. I like to take an hour for my calls. Depending on like what type of call it is, but typically I like to give myself an hour. I don't like to put 60 minutes on the calendar because it seems a bit long. So I put 45 minutes and then I put 15 as a post-buffer time. So no one can book afterwards. So I actually have an hour. It's just on the booking page, it says 45. I even do it with 30 minutes sometimes. So that's going to be this. Forms, we're going to add the form afterwards. So we want form and then, no, we want date and then form. So we want people to pick a time and then fill out the form. And we would redirect them to a thank you page. We'll do this afterwards. We just don't have it built out yet. Cool. Keep all of these. Go. So like I said, this is not going to be super complicated. Color, we'll keep it as this. I don't really care. Allow staff selection. No, we don't want people to pick their staff. Cool. So that's the calendar. Now we're going to set up the form. So we're going to go here, websites, form, builder. I already have forms. So I'll create a new one for you guys. Start from scratch. There you go. So let's just start fresh. So we can remove this. First name, last name, phone, email. This is very good. There you go. So what are the qualifying things that we want? So obviously, if we're selling a 5 to 10K price point, we want to work with qualified people. All right. So people that have the budget for it. So those are the main things that we have to filter on our calendar. So how are we going to do this? We're going to add custom fields. I probably already have them, to be honest with you. How much monthly revenue? Is your business perfect? Can you confirm that you will come? Perfect. What is this? How much liquid capital does your business have access to? I don't like how this is worded. First name, last name, phone, email. We want to make this required. Phone, email. How much liquid capital? I'm going to change this text. I really don't like it. I would switch it to how much capital would you be? Well, I cannot copy it. That's why you have to put it here. My bad, guys. I typically have people build me the calendars for me. So you guys can tell I haven't done this for quite some time. Can you reword this in a better way? Let's just see what it gives us. This one is good. How much, maybe not cash, how much capital? How much capital do you have on hand that you could put towards growing your business? Correct, this is good. Less than 2K, 2 to 5, 5 to 10, 10 plus. I think this is a very good range. Less than 2K, I would cancel. If they have at least $2,000, I can do a 2K monthly payment over 3 months as like a bare minimum. How much monthly revenue is your business making? Less than 5K a month, 5 to 15, 15 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 plus. I like to keep the big numbers here because it shows, like imagine this was like less than 1K, 1 to 3, 3 to 5, 5 to 10. It would show our prospects that the average client that we work with, they're making less than 10, 15K a month, right? So someone who comes on a forum and they're like making 50K a month, they might see this and be like, okay, this guy probably only works with smaller companies. I'm too big for them. But by having these big range, we can still accommodate for the small guys, but also not lose out on those making 50, 60, 80K a month, which ideally are the clients that we want to work with. And then we have a confirmation. Can you confirm 100% that you will be able to make it to your call? Yes, I honor my commitment. No, I am not a reliable person. That's good. So kind of like a joke, like kind of, if someone puts no, you would just auto cancel the call. So this is pretty good. We want to add additional questions just not to seem like we're just trying to filter for money, because this is kind of like, we're literally just trying to hard qualify for money. So you want to add additional questions just to ease it. So probably I would add 2 custom questions. How long have you been in business for? Or maybe just business name, so we can take a look at their website and see if they're a good fit. I probably have those questions already somewhere here. What do I have? Current yearly revenue target. Briefly describe your business. How long have you been in business for? So I'm going to create a question just so you guys can see what it looks like. So my other question I would ask, which is the one right here, is I really like asking this question, like an open-ended question. What do you think is holding you back from scaling your business? It kind of forces them to admit that they have problems, which we can leverage on the sales call. So let's take multi-line. Next. Field name would be, what is the number one thing holding you back from growing your company? Okay. And I would just keep it like this. Save. Additional info. Cool. So it's pretty easy to create calendars. Questions. So here I go additional info, and then I have the question that I just made. So I would probably put this here. I'd probably change the order of this question. So how can I move this? How long have you been business? Yeah, like this. So it follows the order. So name, email, other information. How long have you been in business? 5 years. How much are you making? 15K. What is holding you back from making more money? So that follows like a better pattern. There's a little typo at the end. There you go. And yeah. Button looks a bit ugly. These are just cosmetic stuffs. Like I would probably keep it like this. I'm not a big guy on cosmetics. I don't really, as long as the information is there and it works well, you shouldn't be stressing too much about the details. Is there any ways I can edit this? Full width, probably put 50. And then I would put book now. Cool. First name, last name, phone, email, how long have you been in business? We just need to make these questions required. There you go. And save. Cool. So we have our form done, and we would basically integrate this form into our calendar. So if I go in calendars, calendar setting, AI windows, edit, forms, select form, it will be AI windows. Date, form. Here again, we would put a redirect. I'll just keep it like this for now. Save. And yeah. Copy. Let's open this up and see how it looks. AI implementation call. Book your call to receive your free AI window implementation call. On this call, we will show you how you can add an extra, I forgot the word add, 20 to 50K a month to your window install business. Pick time, select. There you go. Cool. Perfect. And then schedule meeting. Cool. So that was basically it. As I mentioned, nothing too crazy on this video, just basic tools that are required to build the business. So now we have the sales calendar and the form. So now when we create our landing page, we can embed our booking page in the calendar on the actual landing page. So that's going to be probably one of the most important things for us to do in the rest of these steps. So creating the actual funnel. So when people click an ad, what are they going to land to? And what is going to be the thank you page. From there, nurturing sequence, I'll do both of these in the same video since they're going to be very similar. And then make a thank you video as well as the thank you page. Reminders are already there, so we don't really have to worry about this. We'll go after the ads and then the sales presentations, which should be pretty simple to create. Cool. So that was basically it. Part 3 done. So tomorrow we're going to build the funnel, the landing page. So that's going to be quite important. That video might be, I'll probably use the template that's already done. Otherwise it's going to take me way too much time to build everything from scratch. But you guys will be able to just replicate everything and build it. And as you guys can see, we're very close towards the end. So we'll have the page, the booking form so people can book a call with us. We know more or less how we're going to do our service delivery. We know who to hire and how we're going to organize everything. From there, it's just going to be about creating the ads and then launching the ads and getting our first couple of sales calls and closing the deals. Okay, so we're almost towards the end. Thank you for watching. As usual, if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, we'll see each other tomorrow where we'll build a funnel. Peace.